everyone, welcome to a new video. Today we have a very special video regarding shoes. So you may have seen already the title. I wanted to dedicate a specific video for my summer shoes alone. So we already have a video with my favorite shoes, which you can watch after this one. However, since it is the summer and perhaps you will have that special inspiration, so you can watch this video and take use of it, or just enjoy it as well. So without further ado, I'll just start. So I just moved here a little bit to the side because you'll be able to see the shoes here on the side. And we will start with heels. So this is our first sandal, and you may remember this already from the last time, because I use them in my other video as well. I like these shoes very much. You will see the try on. I used them maybe 2 times so far, so not very frequently. However, I just love how they look. So this is it. They are from a brand called Alma and Pena. Alma and Pena. Alma and Pena. Anyway, let's go to the next one. This is another favorite. It was not included in the last video. However, it's a shoe that I have had for a very long time, and it shows because there are a lot of signs of wear. So the tassels over here, they are getting undone because obviously because of time, but either way, I still find these shoes very, very nice. I used to love them much more and use them much more, although I'm not using them as frequently anymore. I don't know why. I am focusing a bit more on shoes without any heel. Age is a factor here as well, since your girl here is not very young anymore. So we are not using the heels so much. But I find these shoes so attractive as well. There's just those tassels. You tie them around your leg, and then obviously when you are walking, these things as well, they just have that type of movement which adds to the magic. Anyway, these shoes are from Cortefiel, which I believe is another Spanish brand, although I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go to the next one. And here we have yet another heel. So, oh, there's a hair. That's mine. Anyway, these shoes are from Zara Basic, and they are golden, as you may see. I use these shoes for a wedding of a friend. I was going to say like a couple of years ago, but no. It has been already, I feel like, 5 years. So I've had this shoe for 5 years, and I believe that I use them either once or twice. Again, I bought them to go to the wedding. I used them in the ceremony, just for the ceremony, and then I took them off because of the heel. The heel is quite a bit, so it's difficult. It's difficult for me to just walk around in heels. And the wedding was in the summer as well. It was really, really hot. So yeah, it's not a good combination. You know, the heat, the heels. I don't know, some champagne. But anyway, I still have it. These are all the sandals that I was able to find, because I was like, okay, if this is a sandal video, I am going to use all the sandals I got. And so I went on a hunt for all my sandal shoes, and I found the ones that I found. Of course, I believe that there are a few more hidden somewhere in the box, although yeah, I didn't want to go through all the boxes as well, and so we have what we have, although there's a lot of shoes to go through. So let's go to the next one. Okay. So this is another, I mean, it's not a high heel, but it has a platform. And during the try-on section, maybe you will notice, but I almost twisted my ankle. Danger, 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 danger. Anyway, these shoes are from On Why Go. Yeah. And they are really good quality. I got them because I saw someone wearing, I feel like it's a Chloe shoe, C by Chloe or something like that. So I saw someone wearing that shoe, and I liked it so much that I decided to get one for myself. And I found this. They had like 2 colors. This is like a very, very light purple bluish color. I wore this shoe once. They were expensive. They are quite comfortable, I would say. Although there is one problem. And the problem is that this part of the shoe is closed. And again, there's this tie. I don't know why, but like this type of, I've never bought any other shoe like this after, because I believe that this just makes the shoe a little bit uncomfortable, at least for me, even though this shoe did not hurt me at all when I wore it first time. But yeah, there's just something, like my foot just kept sliding, forward, because there was no way for it to lift from here. I don't know how to explain. I mean, people who use this type of shoe will know perhaps what I'm speaking about, because again, I don't find it extremely uncomfortable, but again, my feet are just sliding forwards, and I don't like it how it looks. I don't like it, so this is it. Maybe I will try to sell them. I'm actually trying to get a place on a flea market that happens here from time to time. Although I've been trying since May, and there's never places for private normal people, right, without being a professional seller, which I believe just goes against the whole flea market situation, because a flea market should be for people who have their used stuff, right, and then they go there and sell those. So why are you allowing so many of professional sellers to take all the places without getting or giving any chance to people? I was so annoyed last time when I did not get the place, that I was you know what, I'll just get there, open my suitcase, and go for it, But then this is Germany, and someone will call the police on me, and we don't want that. We don't want that for me, so wish me luck. Okay, we are doing quite well, but I will try to be quick. Again, there are a lot of shoes to go through, so I don't want to, take 2 hours. These shoes are from Mango, and I got them, I believe, 2 years ago. All of the shoes that we've seen so far are leather shoes. Usually I do try to invest a bit more in shoes, especially if I believe that it's a classic looking type of shoe that I am going to use many years. Yeah, so in terms of shoes, and I believe that I mentioned it before, things like handbags or backpacks, I tend to invest a bit more, just because of if it has a better quality. Anyway, but yes, this is a leather shoe, and I liked it very much when I first tried it. I thought that it was very comfortable. The heel did not seem very high. However, took this sandals with me on a girls trip to Hamburg. Me and my friends were celebrating one of the friend that came with us. Actually, both of them had their birthday that month, and so we all went to Hamburg just to, have fun, celebrate and stuff like that. And I took the shoes. Oh my god. They hurt me so much. I feel like it's okay to use heels, especially like heeled sandals when the weather is not too hot, because they were comfortable for like a certain amount of time, but then we were walking around, like, I don't know, taking pictures, I don't know, hoping, just jumping from one restaurant to a bar to, another drink here, another snack here. And we decided, all of us, to dress up, like dress and, Anyway, all of us, like me and the other friend, we were wearing heels. I feel like her heels were a bit higher than mine. Both of us, we were barely walking by the end of the day, because like when it's hot, your feet are going to be swollen, right? Because of the heat. They are going to sweat. Maybe this is too much information for some of you. However, I just cannot. I cannot. My feet hurt me so bad that next day I was wearing sneakers, and it was not helping. Anyway, so long story short, I really like these shoes, but again, I will only wear them on days when the weather is a little bit fresher, that I know that my feet are not going to be too swollen, and I'm not going to sweat too much, right? And like, I'm not going to walk too much either, right? So, another shoe. And the last representation of heeled shoes is this new edition. I questioned if I should add them to this video, because after all, they are not entirely sandals, right? But I feel like I would wear these shoes in the summer, perhaps in the early autumn as well, because I mean they are quite open, right? So yeah. But the story behind this shoe, this is from Zara, and yeah, I don't believe this is leather, but anyway, I bought this shoe because I saw a girl. I went to see a music concert. There's a music school here in the city, and from time to time they have like concerts, free concerts that you can go and watch. Usually I'm like the youngest person there, excluding the people who are playing the instruments. But who cares? I like it. I enjoy being there. So I saw one of the girls wearing shoes like this when she was playing, and I really liked it. So I went on a hunt to find a shoe like that for me. I don't think that this is the best version that I could have gotten, and I'm saying this because this buckle here and the part that attaches same length as this one, and my feet are quite arched. I used to do ballet when I was since I was a child, and my feet are very, very arched. Obviously that's not only because of my dancing experience, but because of my genetics. However, I believe that they should have made this section longer, because again, that's how the foot works, in my opinion. But they did not. So sometimes I feel like even on the last hole here, I sometimes feel that it's a little bit uncomfortable. But anyway, I like it very much. I have a vision for this shoe, like with like a really nice velvety dress, like black dress, and maybe even some socks, like one of those stocking type of socks, or like lace type of socks that you can wear. I don't know, maybe that sounds like a really bad idea, but I just have this vision. Maybe I will do a styling video in the future, and I will show that outfit to you. Okay, so we have another repetition. Again, I use the sandal in my other shoe video, but I wanted to show it again because this sandal had a twin. I bought in this color, and then it still is the most comfortable sandal that I own. Like, I have sandals that like they look that they would be a bit more comfortable, but they are not more comfortable than this one. I use this quite a bit, and I bought exactly the same in black, but the black one, the section that is here where the foot touches it, I mean, I remember the sticker saying that it was leather as well, so I don't know if it was perhaps that I did not take a good care while storing them from one year to another, because the black sandal, this part has started to lift and like come out. And I used them the other day. I went to a Italian cafe for a drink, and alone, yes, I got 2 cocktails. I was very happy. A snack, anyway, read a book, great time. So I decided to walk home from the Italian cafe. It's nearby the lake. The lake is the same lake where I live nearby, but on the other side. So I was like, the weather is nice, it's not too hot, maybe I can walk that far, but yeah, my sandals did not enjoy the trip, because when I arrived home, yeah, this section like was coming off, and my feet underneath looked disgusting because they had all this black leather bits stuck to them. Anyway, but I really like the shape of the sandals as well. And besides, obviously, as I mentioned, I feel like they are very comfortable. So I went to search for a twin for this, and I found it. And here it is. So it's not exactly the same because the other sandal is from a brand called Hammerstein. And this one is from a brand called I Heart DZ. I love DZ or like something. Anyway, but I found this on like a aggregator type of website. It's called Sandal. And I just went to, to search for some black sandals. I had a trip to visit my parents a week ago. That's why I was missing for so long. I was visiting my parents, like a very, very well-behaved daughter. Anyway, but yes, I was just searching for something that I could take with me because I have been obsessed with black color lately. I've already said this previous videos. As a change for today, I decided to wear something, white, and the background being white as well. But anyhow, I found these. They are very similar to the other ones. I feel like they will be just as comfortable, and something different as well is that the sole is a bit thicker, which I feel like adds to the comfortability factor, because I have sandals that are quite comfortable in other terms, but in terms of the sole being too thin, and you can feel like everything you step on, like every little stone, every little crevice, you can feel it all. So I feel like the underneath, the bottom of the feet hurts. It hurts. It's sensitive. Anyway, the difference with this one is this buckles, no, but like this, what do we call this? I don't know, my brain is not braining too much today, so you see, you know what it's called. Perfect. But in the other black shoes, this part were studs. It's called stud. Actually, my brain was braining a little bit today. Anyway, but the studs were in silver, and here they are in gold. So I do prefer gold because I use gold much more than I use silver, and that's why I like the shoes much better. Hopefully they last me more than the other ones. Another repetition are these leopard ones. They are quite old now. They are from Zara as well. And yeah, I mean, you can see some wear signs already. I love the sandals because they make my foot look very thin and elegant. I like how my feet look. I don't know, sometimes I feel like that my feet look like they are from, I don't know, like a 6-year-old, because they look a little bit chubby and like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, feet tend to be a bit more bony, like there's not much fat on the feet. I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination. but like when I see other people's feet, I feel like they are just very elongated and like, you know, not all people, but anyway. But I feel like my feet, they are very like, they look like a child's feet sometimes. Anyway, but with the sandals, I feel like the sandals make my feet look very elongated and elegant, as I mentioned. So I feel like it makes like a camouflage, you know, that my feet can be a little bit chubby. So I love this, and I haven't worn them this year. I've been wearing my sneakers like every day, all day. And I mean, I understand, but like the other day I was like, nope, you're gonna go to the box, you're gonna get your sandals out and you're gonna wear one of those, because I've been wearing the black ones, but I wore them once back in Portugal to go to like I don't know what it's like. Well, it was like a festival in the city. Anyway, summer festivals in Portugal. People who know will know. Anyway, but I wore them once, and again we drove there. We walked for like, I don't know, perhaps 15 minutes max, and like we watched the festival and then we walked back and drove back home. So yeah, I just wore them for like maybe a few hours, but then they are coming as well. I wore those the other day, so I made myself wear the sandals, but I will be leaving this out because I want to use them. As I mentioned, I like them very much, so I will be wearing them, and hopefully, you know, they will last for a little bit longer. Okay, so these are the sandals that I wore the other day, that I made myself wear. And I was, these are from ASOS. This is ASOS brand. And I bought this for some time now as well. They are quite old, but I believe that they look very like in line with the trends nowadays, because they have the squared toe, right? And just the overall feel how they look on my feet, you will see, looks I don't know, a bit trendy, I guess. Not that I follow the trends, because as I said, I buy higher quality shoes that I believe will last me for more than just a couple of years, until the trend leaves, and you know, I will be left with the shoe that is not I don't know, in fashion anymore. So I don't like to follow the fashion per se, but again, I do feel like these are great looking shoes. They are very comfortable, maybe not like the best in terms of comfortability, but I walked quite a bit. The other day I went for a lunch with a couple of friends as well, and it was like so hot. It was that day, those couple of days when Europe was like under alert that the heat wave was coming from Africa. And anyway, so it was like 35-36 degrees Celsius. I have no idea how much that is in Fahrenheit. Well, you can check it in Google. But anyway, I wore this with all black outfit and black accessories. accessories as well, black bag, and I wore these shoes. Yeah, they are purple. They are purple, as you may see. They are not leather. I believe they are not leather. But anyway, I like them very much. And again, they do look like they've been worn, but I feel like they may still last me a few summers. Next shoe is another Zara shoe. It's a Zara Kids shoe. I buy sometimes. My feet are very small. I believe they are too small for the proportions of my body. That's why I feel like they are always hurting me if I'm standing for too long. That's why I also do not wear heels anymore, because we are old, my feet are small, ain't nobody got time for that. But anyway, these are very comfortable as well. And just to make a comparison to the previous shoe, I believe that these shoes are looking a bit outdated in terms of fashion, right? Because there was a time when gladiator looking, this type of shoes were quite popular. But I don't feel like they are that much as popular as they used to be. So the point is, basically, this is what I meant when I said that the previous shoe, the purple one, was looking a bit more in touch with the current fashion trends. I don't care. I feel like this shoe is very, very comfortable. The only thing that could be better would be the sole, since it is a bit more thin. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't have that factor, right, of the cushion between the ground and my feet. So perhaps that could be something, better. Anyway, but I do try to take very good care of my shoes. Actually, I try to take very good care, like in terms of wearing things, clothes, shoes and stuff like that. I remember when I was little, all of my clothes used to go to like my cousins and other family, and it's at this one, because obviously because I used to outgrow them. I mean, that is normal when we are kids. Our clothes stop serving us, right? Because we are growing and stuff like that. Anyway, but I used to, I do not remember that my mother had to throw out any piece of clothing that I had, because I used to wear them with respect, yeah. And I remember this one situation when I had this really, really beautiful winter coat. It was a coat that was made from, this may trigger many of you, but please do keep in mind that anyway, that was the culture, I guess, at that time. My grandfather used to hunt, not all the time, but quite a bit. So he and another, his friend, used to go and hunt quite a bit, and I was made I mean, we were first grandchildren that my grandfather had. So me and my brother used to get these things basically from him. And I used to have like a hat from a fox that he hunted. And from the fur of that fox, I was made a hat, like a winter hat. And also I had another one which was also from another animal that he hunted. I don't know what's the name. I don't even know what's the animal, but like it's really fluffy. I feel like I have a picture, so if I can find it, I will place it here. Anyway, the coat was made from rabbit fur. So he hunted rabbits as well. That was the most, like the biggest number of what he could hunt basically in the forest. And he comes from Siberia, so yeah, that's something that he did. I don't know, I feel like I have to justify myself because I feel like people may take it the very wrong way. But yes, please do take all those factors in mind. So my grandfather, he's from another generation. He's gone already. And yes, he's from another generation. He was born and raised in like a really small city in Siberia. So all of that adds too. And I mean, at least nothing was wasted from the animal. It was not like mass production, right? So I believe that it's not as wrong as some people may think. Anyway, making myself feel better about this whole situation. But anyway, he hunted the rabbits, and we had a lot of, skins, fur from the rabbits. And my mother used to make my clothes with a tailor. It was, I mean, I grew up in the 90s in, Eastern Europe. Things were not as, I don't know, capitalized as today. Everything's available now, right? Everywhere. But at the time, like, if you wanted to perhaps have like something better looking, you would have to go to the tailor. So she ordered the coat to be made, and it was amazing. When I think about that coat, I regret that I could not keep it and like have it with me. Although then I think that I would, with all the things, like how the things are nowadays, I don't believe that people would like to see me walking around using a real fur coat. But it was very, very nice. It was painted or dyed. The fur was dyed like this burgundy color. And then it had like green small pieces around the pockets, and it had like a huge hood. Like, mind you, this whole coat was made of fur. So yeah, and it had these details like green, dark green squares. Because the whole coat was made like of squares, I believe they cut the fur, the skin into squares and dyed it. I don't know. It was quite expensive. And again, the whole process took quite a bit. I used that coat for many, many years. And then, this whole story. And then the coat went to one of my cousins. Because, I don't know why. Like, someone felt that I had not outgrown the coat. It was still like good in terms of fit, there were some signs of wear, like on the sleeves and like near the pockets, perhaps like the fur came off, I guess, you know, so the skin was, I don't know, shining through because it was white. Anyway, but the coat went to one of my cousins, and then there was this one instance that I remember us at this point going to like a Christmas dinner because we used to like go in around through like a couple no, like a few houses after the Christmas, you know, it was Christmas, and then you went to one house and the other house. Anyway, you had to go around to all the family, and we went to the house of this cousins, and I saw my coat. It was looking so bad. And that made me feel so regretful, because, you know, like I would have never let the coat look like that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling this story. Hopefully you have fallen asleep just with the boredom of me telling this story. Anyway, but I take good care of my shoes. I don't care that this shoe looks outdated. It is comfortable. I will still be using it as long as it, you know, still is good enough to use. Okay, so we have another repetition. I've shown this already in the other shoe video, but I love this. These are from Aldo, so I just love how they look. Basically, so simple in terms of shape, right? Just a few things here and there, but like the way that they are made, the way that they sparkle, right? And just the color as well, because it like almost suits perfectly the color of my skin. So yes, I like this shoe very much. They are very comfortable as well, and I have worn them well, more than once, hopefully. I can't recall. I think I did. I've worn them a few times with like white dresses that I have in summer. So I like this very much. Actually, I was looking the other day to see if I could find something like this again on Aldo's websites, but no, unfortunately. It's not like I need more shoes. Actually, that was the time when I was looking for the black sandals. So I thought maybe, you know, they have this version in black, right? But they did not. It's okay though. I still really like this shoe, and again, they look amazing. This is a new addition, and I bought this this summer already. They are from Vero Moda. I don't know. It's a pretty well-known brand here in Germany. Anyway, they are the most simple shoe like that you could get. I don't know. Maybe one could get even more simple than this. But like I wanted them to be like that, right? So to be like almost like I was wearing nothing. I like my shoes to have a look of like something special, right? Because like I like to use simple clothing. So clothing that doesn't have any or too much patterns, strong colors, I don't know, or flashy colors, except red, of course. But yes, anyway, so I either want my shoes to be like completely invisible, right? Like nude shoes and stuff like that. So again, this is almost the same color as my skin, and yeah, so my feet, you will see how they look. But yes, I either like my shoes to be completely or almost invisible so they can blend with my outfit, or I want my shoes to be the pop of something, like color or like sparkle or whatever. So this is the case where the shoe is the simplest thing possible. On the other hand, this is the case for the sparkle. I found this sandals and I did not remember that I have them. So I really packed them really nicely in the, tissue paper, and they were nicely stored in a box. So they still look quite good. They are very, very old. I believe that these were bought on like one of the festivals back in Portugal, because this was bought when I was back in university. And university, my bachelor degree, so it has been 10 years. Like I don't know, I have hard time to believe that these shoes have like you can see the print of my foot. I mean, obviously it is because I have not used them perhaps as frequently as, one could use. But I am still amazed by the quality. I mean, the quality, no, the longevity that this had withstanded, right? Like so many years. Anyway, but this is the case of sparkle. As you may see, they are not very complicated, but again, they have this like ornaments here, right? With all the stones and the bling bling. Anyway, I actually quite like them. I'm not used to wear this between toe things anymore. When I was visiting my parents, it was so hot that I couldn't wear like house shoes, like slippers and stuff like that. So I found like my old flip-flops, Havaianas, I don't know, Brazilian speaking people and Portuguese speaking people will know Havaianas. So like a really old ones as well, like I feel like those are even older than this. They were used to be white, but they were like almost gray now. So I used them for a day, and then by the end of that day, like the skin in between my toes was hurting me so much that I used the ones that I just showed you. I took those as well. So they were quite simple, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use this ones because I cannot use the flip-flop because they are hurting me. So I don't know if I will be wearing this on any occasion that will require me to walk for I don't know, time longer than perhaps an hour or something like that. But yes, I still like them, and here they are. Another shoe that I have completely forgotten about is this one. So it is quite old, not as old as the other ones that I just showed you, but like they are both very simple, right? You will see in the try-on clip. But they are both like very simple, but also have that little bit of pattern and sparkle. I like this. I again forgot that I had them, and I'm glad that I found them because I will be leaving these out, and I will try to use them during the summer because I feel like they are quite comfortable, even though they are the in-between toe thingy, because they have like a stronger hold around the toe. Yeah, but yes, I like this. The only thing is they are really thin. That's a pity. Just a few more left. These ones are very similar to the ones that we just saw, with the same type of style. So the around toe type of thing. There used to be the same type of shell here on this one, but one of them came out, and yeah, I took it off from both of them. You can see that there was something there, but again, only if you look very closely. But yes, I like this very much. They are from Mango. I believe they are leather. Very comfortable. I tend to use this as well to go to the beach, or if I am like on holidays and stuff like that. But I can also use them with like dresses and stuff, and I really like how they look. They are very simple, but again, I feel like they make my my feet look elegant. These are very old, and they look like it. I mean, there are so many like signs of wear on these shoes. This was the first type of sandal that I got that was so comfortable that I used to wear them every day. I feel like they have like 6 or 7 years already. So during that summer when I bought them, I don't even know where they are from, because like you can't see anything there anymore. Like you can see the cracks here showing up, and like the sole is completely worn off as well. Like there used to be some ridges here. I mean, yeah, you can see that these things as well are not looking the best. But again, they were so comfortable, and they were quite expensive. I believe this was not cheap at all. They are real leather. Something that I noticed is that real leather does accumulate a bit more of like dead skin. So yes, nowadays I try to buy products that would protect the sole from that. But I mean, it is what it is. Almost there. We only have 3 left. So these ones I bought last year. Again, I wanted a shoe that would look like my skin. So they are very discreet as well. They are not as minimalist as the other ones. So the ones that I bought this year, because again, these things are thicker. They have this like woven type of pattern, right? So yes. Oh, there's a hole in there. Oh no. What did I do? How did I... What happened? I think it's from the bike. I don't have a car. I have a bike. I go everywhere by bike. So yes, I believe that that might have been from the bike. Anyway, here it is, another nude type of looking shoe. Very minimalist. I like it very much. I use it quite a bit, so that's why they have the sign of wear as well. But anyway, yes, another nude shoe. I got this last year because again, I don't know, I was obsessed with shoes that would look like my skin, right? And these looked very comfortable, right? They have that larger and thicker sole. I do not know what's the brand, but they are like real leather. Actually, this is suede. They are very comfortable. I remember there was this day that me and my friends, we went to a chocolate factory, and it was like the hottest day of that year, like 40 degrees Celsius. A great idea going to the chocolate factory, right? I bought some chocolates. We went by train home. The train had to stop in the middle of the way because something happened, and all of the chocolates melted by the time I was home, of course. Anyway, it's not time for another story. I took these shoes because I knew that we would have to walk. You know, we went to a different city, then we would have the tour around the chocolate factory, stuff like that. So I wore them, and they are comfortable, but this material here, like this woven type of, I don't even know what that is, like this natural type of thing here underneath, is just not refreshing. It feels like warm, and I mean, with sandals, I don't want my sandals to make my feet warm, right? Like, I want them to be refreshing. So that's the only defect for these shoes, but they are very comfortable. I still use them sometimes to go shopping and, you know, run some errands. If I don't want to wear sneakers, I will wear those, and they are quite comfortable still. Okay, and we made it to the last one. These shoes, I will throw them away. Maybe I will put them in one of those, like, but I don't know, I don't feel good putting them in one of those where they like use the clothes for, I don't know, people who need them, right? This is a shoe from Mango, and this was one of the worst purchases that I ever got from Mango. I wish I would not end on the negative note, but this one is still looking okay, but the other one is just not handling it anymore, because the strips here, they are like glued. The top layer is glued, and there's an opening there inside, and the glue is coming out, and so they are becoming unglued. Anyway, I like how they look. I used them quite a bit when I bought them during that summer. And then, yeah, like there was this one day that I thought that I would lose the other shoe that has a bit more damage. So I had to like, I don't know, fix it with like a transparent type of band-aid that I had with me, because it was really not looking cute. It was not looking cute. And then, yes, so that's why I have not used them anymore, and I found them today stored with all the other shoes. And yes, I don't know. I mean, they are still okay, right? Like, they are not just completely falling apart. They are still nice looking. But again, the other one, this one is still completely fine, but the other one, like this two, are opening, and I don't know if I can fix them with like shoe glue or, I don't know, super glue or something like that. If any of you know any, amazing working glues for shoes, let me know. And on that positive note, we are done. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. It was quite a bit of work trying all the shoes on, so please do give it a like if you enjoyed the video, and please do let me know if you like this type of videos. I am trying to make some videos that would be focused on the season, which is summer at the moment. So that's why I am doing this video about sandals. I'm also thinking about doing a video where I will try all my summer dresses. So let me know if you like it. Anyway,